Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us for our weekend weather update and the outlook for next week. And we've got a very busy update today. We've got a tropical cyclone out near Indonesia and Australia, which may end up bringing some rain to New Zealand, not as a storm though. We've got a subtropical low, which is actually more of a headline for New Zealand. That's arriving next week and will bring some rain right across the North Island, and then a cold change behind it. So let's get into it and see what is going on. So as we head into the weekend, two low pressure systems. The one in the Tasman is the main one to focus on. This little baby one up here is just putting in a little bit of an easterly flow, but really not doing much else. Further down the country, still got that northerly flow through Cook Strait and a westerly flow just hugging the southern coastline. Now we've got this tropical cyclone, which is way out over near Indonesia, tropical cyclone Manga, and it's moving in towards the western side of Australia. But as it does that, it's going to join forces with another low, a little bit like those cyclones we had earlier this year north of the Cook Islands. And all these areas of low pressure joined together, and therefore you didn't have a cyclone, but you had severe weather. Well, this is going to do the same thing. So while it's a tropical cyclone now, joins forces with other low pressure systems out here around Western Australia. So they've got dangerous, very dangerous seas coming their way, heavy rain as well. And then that rain will drop into the Southern Ocean. And next Friday, a week from now, we'll get the showers coming into the west coast of New Zealand. So it's got an interesting journey. It'll deliver rain into the interior of Australia as well, which is very good news. So look, let's get into our forecast. Here is Saturday, so that low is deepened further in the Tasman, and that other one to the northeast, don't have to worry about it. High pressure has reversed back a little bit over the country, so it will be a settled day. Might actually be a little bit cooler for some of you because of the lack of a warm wind. It might just be a cool day with a bit of cloud around, but it should still be fairly sunny in most places. Now getting into the temperatures, you can see again Saturday's leaning warmer than average across the country in most places. If you're not leaning warmer than average, you're bang on normal like Auckland, Whangarei, Hawke's Bay and Gisborne. At night time, you'll notice again those inland areas are colder, and same with the upper South Island. Once more though, the lower portion warmer than average for this time of the year. Sunday looks like this. The low gets closer and the subtropical winds are coming down. That's why the lower South Island's got a warmer than average Saturday night. It's subtropical northerlies. You'll find on Sunday the showers develop here in the north, may not accumulate to very much. The real rain comes in overnight. And by Monday, in comes that low, and a little bit stretched out because there are actually two low pressure systems in here, which reduces the severity but increases the areas that get a bit of cloud and rain and wind. So this moves in on Monday with some heavy falls. Now let's just zoom in a bit closer for your Monday rain map. The areas with the heaviest rain in the darker blue, and obviously this area here in the gold and green. So we're seeing the center of this fairly weak low. It's 1,003 hectopascals, but this is all subtropical air. Now I have to point out that Northland and later on Auckland won't be getting the same rainfall totals that other areas further down the island will get when the rain clouds sort of condense into one area. So you may find that the totals up here in the north are not what you're wanting, but it should still be helpful on top of the rain that you got earlier in the month as well. Let's get to Tuesday, and the low moves further out to the east, and that now drives rain in to the dry eastern areas. Canterbury, Marlborough, Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay. You'll all get a burst of rain going in from the end of Monday and into Tuesday. Wellington's got a wet couple of days. Monday and Tuesday both look pretty wet. And on Tuesday, you'll get that colder southerly coming on through as well. And our final map for Wednesday shows high pressure ballooning back up. This is average air pressure, although it's a little bit of a low, but it's really pretty much average air pressure. And then after that, more westerlies. By the way, the rain clouds you see in here associated with that tropical cyclone Manga at the moment. So that's what will be coming to New Zealand next Friday. Just showers and westerlies, maybe merging with a bit of low pressure out on the Tasman Sea. So it's a busy autumn forecast for you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.